Suicide. Braam's suicide is not just a hashtag. It's not just a trending topic. It's not just something that we can discuss with our parents and then your mother will respond, if you do that, ngizokushaya uze u-toot. Braam's suicide. Braam's suicide is not just something that happened when a little young woman tried to commit suicide and those that were standing by said she wouldn't do it and they were cheering her on, and 6 feet down she went. See, Braam's suicide is more than that. The suicide culture goes way beyond than just mood swings or being gothic or seeking attention. This anxiety and depression thing lives deep down in each and every person's mind, and it waits for the moment that something will trigger it. The feeling of going to bed feeling worthless, feeling unloved, feeling as though you can't see what tomorrow will bring. It's not just one problem. It's a string of instances that happen over and over again until they bring you to that moment where you decide that you cannot take it anymore. So the only thing that you can take is your life. Braam's suicide. It's not just a Braam thing. Just because now it's found in a dress doesn't mean that it doesn't live in almost every young queen and king. Because this thing is crazy. It is bad. The feeling of having no one to talk to, the feeling of having nothing else to do but to cling to habits that will actually excuse you of the feelings. We're talking about slitting your wrists, we're talking about multiple boyfriends or girlfriends, we're talking about partying the night away just so you can see a hangover through the next day and not deal with the feelings that are going on inside of you. Don't tell me about therapy. What will talking to a stranger help me go through? What will talking to a stranger who will just nod and say, I feel and I hear you, so what do you think now you can do? Don't tell me about therapy. Don't tell me about finding something else to keep my mind busy when my mind is idle, sitting in suicidal mentalities. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about talking to someone when someone is telling me about better days. Don't tell me about things that I don't see any vision or clarity on. Braam's suicide. It's about time that black parents stopped making their kids to believe that it is just a white thing, this depression and anxiety. It is about time that we had dialogues that help a black boy child cry, that help a black sister relive the lies that are being told inside her mind that make it hard for us as black people to with each other sympathize. It is more than just a hashtag. It is more than just a trend. Braam, suicide. How many of us are walking graves, waiting for that moment when we can take out our souls because in our minds we are enslaved? How many have survived and actually lived to tell the tale? Braam, suicide.